Yep. Yep.
Because if your manager calls you into a meeting, you're having a legit conversation in an office, in a public setting. So at this point, Jen hadn't talked with the management other than letting them know she was out due to COVID.
Yep.
So how did she feel discriminated against on May the 8th, but had not had had not had even a conversation with this so-called manager?
Let me read this quick because my lawyer fairy just messaged me, talking about accommodations for somebody with a disability such as Jen is saying. This is a slippery slope because this gets into health privacy, not HIPAA. Contrary to popular belief, HIPAA only applies to doctors giving out patients' info, not civilians talking about someone else's health. But they do ask if you will need any sort of accommodations. I think a defense could be she did not disclose she would need to leave on occasion of breathing machines, treatments, and an argument there would be on coverage and putting the business in a difficult position. Okay, yeah, I can see that. So, yeah, you know, I could see what she's saying that, they could have, one of her things would have been, well, I need to take a break every hour and a half to use my what is it called, my breathing machine, my whatever it is, but it doesn't say anything about that here. I mean, as we go farther here, okay, go on there.
Okay, so then it's listed here. Okay, she felt discriminated against, which that sounds all too familiar.
Right, and one thing, and you don't have to keep muting, Dora, because we're not going to echo anything. But what my friend said is that it's going to be hard proving discrimination because she already had the job. So it's not like they didn't hire her; they hired her, but their problem was that she was not in work and she missed a lot of time. So the discrimination is going to be hard. Yeah, don't give me the good point. It was my lawyer friend. I'm telling you, this chick is brilliant as all hell. That's what she pointed out. Discrimination is going to be hard to prove because she was hired for the position. So I'm sorry to interrupt you, Dora.
Oh, no, you're good. Did you want me to read and skip over page 5 and go to 6 where I found some other interesting facts?
Yeah, let me see. So that's page 4, page 5. Yeah, a lot of this stuff was very, very, very repetitive. Like, as you read all these numbered statements, so many of them were
Basically talking about discrimination.
right. So, it's a lot of legalese statements. Yeah. Okay. Why don't you do your thing now?
Okay, so then on page 6, I stopped around the 63, number 63.
Yeah, that's exactly where I started too.
Yep. On or around May 18th, 2022, Martin returned to work. So we're going on what, 4 weeks without work now?
Yeah, somewhere around there, 3-4 weeks. It started what, April?
Started in April, so we would be pushing a little over 4 weeks by then.
April 28th. Yeah, April 28th was when it happened. So it was probably a little over 3 weeks. Yep.
Yep. So then it says the next bulletin point says when Martin arrived, her managers invited Martin into a meeting. Okay, remember, we're on the 3rd week, but she felt discriminated 2 weeks prior to that. So 65th says both manager, and I'm assuming assistant manager because it just
Yes,
says
that's what it is. Yep.